Okay, so we're going to learn how to play the flute today. And what you're going to do is you're going to start out with your case, where you have your case. And to figure out how to open it, you look at which way the latches are going to go. If they open up that way, that means, you can also look at the hinges on the back and it's going to show you which way it's going to open. So if you open up your case that way, then you have 3 different parts of the flute, where your first one, pick whichever one you want. That one is the head joint, which is at the top here, and that is what you're putting all your sound into to produce your pretty flute sound. Pick a different one. That one's the body. That goes from here all the way to this part. And then it attaches. We're not going to put it together yet, but it goes onto this end. And you want to make sure you put them back in the case that you found it, so you don't break it. And then the last part you have is the foot joint, which is just this little section, which attaches to the body. What we're going to do to start with is we're just going to take the head joint. So if you take that out, you can make a sound just from this, where when you're putting it together, when you're lining up your embouchure, you want this part of the hole to be lined up in the center of your mouth. And you're going to have it so the longer part of it goes to your right. Yes, so that way. And so there's more of a plate here that you see as well, and that's what goes against your lip.
Gotcha.
So when that hole is centered, you're also going to have this. You're going to feel the hole like right at this part of your lip.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and try that. Yep, but as you're doing it, you're a little high, so you want it to go right there. There you go. And as you're trying to make, you can go ahead and just try to blow into it. Okay, you hear how it wants to make a sound, but to do that, you want to direct your air into the hole. There you go. Yeah, that's exactly what you want it to sound like. Yeah, that's what you want it to do. And then go ahead and try again. Do you know what you're doing different this time? Okay. If you're taking your hand, you can go ahead and put your head joint down. If you just blow on your hand, where do you feel it on your hand? Yeah, it's in the middle. When you're blowing, where's the hole?
Down.
Yeah. So when you're taking it, you want to go ahead and you want to aim towards about this part of your hand. And you see how your lips change, how you're doing that too? And everything, when you're going for the direction, it's all here. It's nothing with like your teeth or anything, it's all just your lip power. So go ahead and try again. There you go. Yeah, you heard how much better that was from the first time even too.
It was a lot better.
And what you did there, you literally just dumped your air. Do you know what I mean by that?
You just blow all of it at once.
Right. When you wanna make it a steady sound, so it's like if you had to take 4, like if you had to count 4 and you used all of your air, you don't want to go and then still have 2, 3, 4. So you make it a steady airstream as you do it, and it won't also sound as shriek because but you can do the same thing and just try to. Yeah, here, go ahead and play again. We're gonna try that instead. Try rolling it instead. What did you do the first time where it sounded a lot different? Okay. Can you try putting? Yeah, you can go ahead and try. Yeah. So go ahead and do it with the mouthpiece. Yeah, there you go. So it's like if you imagine where my finger's here, you want to blow towards my finger.
Gotcha.
So now try it again and see if you can do. There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then next, we're gonna actually put our flute together because you have your main sound. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna take your head joint and you're gonna attach it to the body. You're gonna put it in. You can twist it a little bit, but you're gonna. There you go, and it should go easy like that. And as you're looking at it, you want that hole to be centered right along with all of these keys here, where it should be a straight line through everything.
That's right.
Yes. Your thumb's kind of away though. Yeah, that's where you want it to be. And then next you're gonna take your foot joint, and you're gonna you're gonna hold not on any of the keys. You're gonna hold up here where you have everything, and you're gonna hold the bottom of it, and you're gonna twist it on the same way. Yeah, where you just don't want to make sure you're not smashing any of the keys.
Gotcha.
And when you put that on, you want it to be so that this little guy here is in the center of all.
So the bottom key.
This guy should be in line with
way.
the middle of
Gotcha.
these, yeah. And then next we're gonna talk about how to hold the actual thing. Both your hands, you can think about having a C shape, or like you're eating a cheeseburger, or we like to use the Loch Ness Monster in class as well. So if you're here, this is exactly how both of your hands are gonna be. Your left hand is gonna be facing, your thumb is gonna be towards you, and your right hand is gonna be facing away from you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just like that. And the way it lines up on the actual flute, where you can pick it up, is your thumb goes on this little guy here.
Big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your first finger's on the weird one here. And then you're gonna skip one, and that's where your ring finger goes. Or your middle finger, sorry, and then your ring finger on this guy. Yep.
This one, this one.
Yes, right before. Your pinky's gonna handle this stuff when the time comes for all of that. But as you're holding it here, you see how you're kind of like this. You want to make sure that you turn your wrist up. So, not like you see how that kind of feels awkward as you're doing it, but you want to think about that circle shape as you're in it. Yeah, is that making a little more sense?
I'm also holding it down.
Well, yeah.
So,
and
that's
then
my wrist.
your other thumb, it'll make more sense when you have all of it too. Your other thumb, you're going to keep it straight. A lot of problem is that it'll go to the side like this, which that creates a lot of tension here, which that's how you end up with problems in life. So it's going to stay here, and you're going to keep that,
Just like this? Okay.
Yeah, where your first finger ends up next to this guy, and then your middle finger, then your ring finger, and then your pinky lines up with all these guys, which the way that we set it up, we made it easy for your pinkies to be able to reach all of this, and that's why you put it that way.
Fair enough.
So then, as you put it up to your face,
If you're holding them, now the key should be pressed down when you start, right?
you can for support right now, you can.
Okay. Well, I was just curious.
Which, you can just, your pinky doesn't have to do anything, it can just kind of, you don't want it to like fly anywhere, but, so then you always want the head joint to come to you. You don't want to like duck down to it. And you're going to sit up straight, and as you do it, you want to imagine that there's a string at the top of your head that's pulling all of you up. And then, so the whole shoulders back, relaxed, but you're just sitting up tall. And it's also, you want to imagine that there's a slinky going through your stomach, and that's pulling everything up, and that lets you to get as much air as you can, because you're breathing through basically your stomach, where if you're breathing, you want to feel your rib cage expand every time that you do that.
Gotcha.
Do you want to do that real quick? Yeah, you see how you were moving from your chest, though? Where you can go ahead and put your flute in your lap, or if you grab your ribs, you're fine. Go ahead and grab your ribs.
Find my keys again.
Well, that's fine. And then breathe in and make sure everything feels like it gets bigger. Do you feel?
Yeah.
Well, if you can you tell the difference between breathing from up here and your stomach?
Your stomach should like kind of push
your
out.
stomach
Okay.
pushes out.
Gotcha.
That's exactly how you're breathing, and that's where you get all your support.
Weird.
So
Okay.
when you do that, you should feel your stomach and your ribs expand.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's my first step.
Yeah. So then, if we go back to holding our flute. Perfect. So then you have your posture.
Bottom one more time.
Yep, where it's easy. It's easier if you think of your ring finger as your last one with the buttons.
Was this?
Yep,
Gotcha.
just like that. So if you're sitting up straight, go ahead and do what feels natural. To put it to your face, yeah. What do you think you do? And you don't want to make sure you're like pushing forward, like you don't want like your elbow out. You don't want to do that. Where you had it was just fine. We're just like what feels natural. And then because if you do anything like up here, your arm's gonna get tired. You're gonna have bad tension problems. So you're here, and you want to make sure that your thumb's kind of peeking through here. You want to be able to, like, you're kind of out like that, where it's kind of coming around. If you bring it back that little bit, yeah, and have your wrist curve up more, that definitely, not your elbow. Did you see how you move from
Yeah.
Where your elbow can stay here, but that's definitely how you get that little Loch Ness Monster looking guy. Yeah, just like that. And then you have it here. And then go ahead. What we're going to do first for a note, you can put your thumb, first finger, second finger, and third finger, and that shows the most stability where it's easiest for you to hold it. And then you can, excuse me, blow just like you did the first time when you had your head joint.
Wait.
That's fine. You're fine. Do you want to look in the mirror to see where you are? No, you're fine. And then, do you remember the directing your air?
Yeah, it's just like I can't.
Do you feel how it's barely going across the top?
Yeah.
Do you want to start with your head joint again? Do it one more time like that, and then just attach since it was kind of a while ago.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes, you can go ahead and take it off.
Yeah, just because I can't.
Yeah, if you go ahead.
It's not a natural thing.
Where? Look at where it is in the mirror. Is it centered?
Nah.
Yeah. Almost. Well, a little bit more down. There you go.
It's so easy now. Just like it's so small.
Just because there's a lot there and you're thinking too much about it. And then you want to make sure it's all lined up straight. Because, like, put that to your face right now. That feels a little different.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can always go ahead and, line this lined up. Now do exactly the same thing that you were doing. Oh, that one instead. Yep, and then you skip one.
Yeah, those two.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
Oh.
This guy. And that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skip one. It's freak me out.
That's okay. Now do exactly the same thing. You can do it. Go ahead. Here, blow right now and feel where you're blowing like way down here. Try blowing up a little bit more instead. But you want to, we're going to roll you in like that. Now try. But you're getting closer. You can hear it wanting to. Then, there. Do it again. Do exactly what you were. But now what's different from when you did it before? What do you feel? Do you feel any difference?
I mean, I know my face is more like. I can't make that. So I'm having a tough time making the same face.
That's
like the things I know where I'm not 100% sure where my lip is supposed to go.
You can go ahead and if you're looking at it in the mirror, it should be. You can use your tongue too. As weird as that feels, like if you feel where that hole is. That's you want it to be in the center.
Okay. But like how far down? Like on the on the lip or at the very bottom of the lip?
Where it meets the pink and the white part.
Gotcha. So like here?
A little bit lower. Right there. And then you're still gonna go ahead and try if you're picturing you're blowing on a hot bowl of soup. Like how would you do that? And where do you feel it?
Down.
And now do the same exact thing. Just this is your hot bowl of soup. Closer. Go ahead and try one more time. There you go. What did you do different?
The thing is, it's just like my face gets really tight when I do it, so like it's like.
It just needs to be stronger.
So.
There you go. So you feel like all those. Do you want to look at how those muscles look when you do this?
Yeah, actually though. I don't look like an idiot. Right.
Where are you putting your tongue when you do this?
Down.
Like behind your teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There you go. That's exactly what you want to do.
Nice.
And did you see how that looked?
Sort of. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you want it to sound like. So now you're going to do the same thing with it on a horn.
Gotcha.
Your number 2. Where you line your...
Correct me. And then you said thumb there.
Yep, thumb on the fat one.
Yep, and then this one goes there.
Mm-hmm.
This one gets skipped.
Yep.
That goes there, and then you do that. This
And your
one.
last 3. Start with your ring finger. That one.
Ah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now you remember how all those muscles felt?
I think.
There you go.
We'll see.
Now you wanna. You're just looking at. Yeah. You're gonna use more air than you did. Trying to. Where? Go ahead. I'm gonna feel here. Okay. Where? What if you bring it down even more? Try like that. Is it? Are you centered? Can you see?
Not really. Here's a really weird place.
Okay. If you're... That's what you're getting? Here. If you use your upper lip to angle it more.
Okay. Am I in the center of it though?
Yes, like that. Why don't... What's going on is the hole between your lips is actually really big, is what happens. It's called your aperture. You want to make that hole really small.
Gotcha.
Where it almost looks like your mouth isn't open. Yeah, there we go. That's what's going on here. It's going to feel where when I have it, can you see a hole when I... That's how small it has to be. And you still want to keep it directing just the same way. Closer. I'm trying to...
I can't figure out what...
I'm trying to figure out
like
what
how
you're...
like weird and awkward is. You're holding it way down here, and it's like...
I'm down here?
No, me. When you hold it down here, it's like it moves.
What are you trying to say?
Like, where do you put your thumb that like it doesn't move? Like you're always holding one of these keys. Like where does it sit on your hand?
Just like the pad of your finger, yeah,
It's
just like that.
So you just.
It's like you can be able to hold it like that.
Gotcha. And even without pressing any keys, or will you always be pressing a key?
There is a note that doesn't where your balance point is on your other thumb.
Gotcha. So.
And like your knuckle, basically.
For this, it doesn't matter if I'm pressing any keys.
Right.
Gotcha.
I just have you push down. Yeah, you can go ahead and just try holding here and do the same thing as if it was the head joint.
Okay.
Can I see if you have everything lined up? Okay, fine. We didn't take the swab out. This is what's going on.
I was gonna say, why am I so bad?
There we go.
Okay.
Now you should have a lot. Yeah. Sorry. Now you should have a lot easier with time. Fair. Okay. Try again. Do everything the same.
Got you.
And it should be a lot easier.
I was like, it shouldn't be this hard. I was like.
Yeah. Okay. Now do exactly what you were doing before.
Wow. Really, though?
Yeah. So do you have all your fingers in the right spots, you think? Okay.
I think so.
We're going to start with thumb, your first finger, your second finger, and you're going to put those 3 down just like this. And you're going to make sure that you keep...
Keep that.
Yeah.
Got you.
And what your sound is for is a... Yeah, you hear it.
almost there.
Oh, that was too loud for your hair. You hear it, want to? Do you see how big your aperture is? What did you do the first time different? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You're getting sound. Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, you got it. You're making sound. Are you getting lightheaded or?
A little bit, yeah. Not naturally.
That happens.
Not naturally spank.
Yeah. You want to try one more time for the sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't feel comfortable yet.
Are you centered? It was looking like you were getting a little off.
Alright, you tell me real quick.
Close. Try. What did you do the first time? Do you want to tighten up here? Is that what you're doing to make it different?
That's what I was doing, yeah.
Yeah, try that again. There. And that way a little bit. Oh, see how you moved it as you went to go blow? You're slowly getting more and more this way.
It's weird that you don't know exactly where it is. You can't see it from like where you're
Go
holding.
ahead and to find where you want it to be.
That's weird.
And then you want to make sure that it still stays down. Yeah. Yeah? There you go. Look where you are in the mirror now. Do you see how off it is?
Uh-huh.
There you go. That's because try if you bring the flute in towards you more. The other way, yeah. Hear how it's closer? Yeah? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to get for a sound. Yeah! Yeah, you got a sound. We are good.
Oh, well, someone good.
Ugh.